Hi, welcome to AFTV. I've got Julian with me. We've just been MLS All-Stars 5-0 here at the Audi Field. Julian, how was it watching the boys and the new signings 5-0 win against MLS All-Stars, first game in the US pre-season tour?
I really enjoyed it. It was a great spectacle, and actually this game was very difficult to get a ticket for. I've tried absolutely everything.
It's unlike you've not been able to get a ticket.
No, well obviously eventually I did get a ticket, but it was difficult. I mean, I tried everything. You know, they were going for big money, which shows the level that Arsenal are at. You know, the demand to see this team was absolutely immense. I mean, in the end, obviously I did get a ticket for nothing, which was great.
For nothing?
Yeah, for nothing. And I have to thank DJ EU for that. So thank you very much, DJ EU. Thank you. I came a long way, and it was well worth it.
Well worth it. What was well worth it about it, Julian? Seeing the new signings, was it a pleasure, you know, watching them take their first steps in an Arsenal shirt here in the MLS game? Yeah,
I mean, look, it's great to see the new signings. To begin with, coming to see games in America is an event. It's totally different from watching football in the UK.
Better or worse?
Different. It's different.
Smart answer.
And I know I'm sitting on the fence here.
Very much so.
But the way that they view football is different. It's an event. They come here with their families. It's not as intense. It's not as intense, but then...
From the fans or the players?
No, from the fans. The atmosphere is not as intense, but it's far more welcoming. And the other thing about it, I don't know if you saw the start of the game, they had the fireworks, they had the national anthem, everyone gets up, everyone's supportive of that. And then they have this like amazing flyover, like the red arrows without red. No, it was absolutely incredible. Loved it, absolutely loved it.
Okay, players, let's talk about them. Declan Rice, Julian, Havertz, thoughts on seeing them?
Well, it kind of, I look back at the last time Arsenal were here, 2016, they played in the same competition. And the big signing that summer and the big debut for that day was £2 million spent on a certain centre-back. Rob Holding, correct. And that shows the difference of where Arsenal are in 2023 to where we were in 2016. Absolutely immense. £2 million. And I'm not saying Rob Holding's a poor player. Actually, for £2 million, Rob Holding was a bargain. But when you now look at the players we've come to see today, Declan Rice, 105 million. And I can't, hopefully it will be worth every penny.
The other prices of the other players, you've got Julian as well. Was it worth seeing him for his price tag, and Havertz?
Yeah, look, Timber comes on, he looks class. Initially, you think he's coming here as a squad player. You see the performance just in sort of half an hour. That guy's not come here to just fit into the squad to play League Cup games, FA Cup games, and come here to cover. That guy's coming to secure a place in this team. So the other players, Ben White needs to be worried. You know, if I had this guy behind me, he's a young guy, but he looks absolute class. Havertz, I'm still unsure about him. I'm not going to look just because he scored a great goal today. It was cool, it was calm, it was collected. He kind of pulled off his defender. Yes, the defender didn't really cover himself in too much glory, but he pulled off. Controlled the ball in one movement, bang, into the goal. Quality goal. But actually seeing the way he kind of carries himself around the pitch, I'm not quite sure of the intensity.
Okay, interesting.
I'm not sure. I'm unsure about him as of yet. I'm not going to say he's the greatest ever, and I'm not going to say he's going to be poor either. He's worth looking at in great depth.
Is it different, like what you said about the...
Yeah, he plays differently. He's come in and they're talking about him being a Xhaka replacement. He's absolutely not a Xhaka replacement, and that's one of the skills of Arteta. Arteta is constantly reinventing football and reinventing how we play, and it's the same with Ferguson. I've talked about them before. Ferguson used to do exactly the same thing. Every couple of seasons, he'd almost pull the team apart and reinvent it. What he's doing, he's not pulling it apart, but he's making more than subtle differences.
And it seems like it's working. Thank you very much, Julian.